Part 18.5 Surah Al-Kahf, the Cave. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. We have arrived at a pivotal moment in the magnificent narrative of Surah Al-Kahf, where the story of the companions of the cave reaches its climax. The verses we will explore today detail their miraculous discovery by the people of the city and the profound lesson that this event served for humanity. The story transitions from the private, miraculous protection of the cave to a public sign that confirms the reality of resurrection and the power of Allah. This section of the surah beautifully ties the spiritual journey of the young men to a universal theological truth. Hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, as narrated by Anas ibn Malik, that on the day of judgment, Allah will say to the person with the most sins, "Have you seen what I have done to the people of the cave?" Then Allah will say, "I have forgiven their sins because of their love for one another." This is a simplified version of a hadith with similar meaning found in various collections, emphasizing the theme of love for the sake of Allah. This powerful hadith shows that the love and unity of the companions of the cave was a source of immense divine mercy for them, and the story itself serves as a reminder of Allah's forgiveness and boundless compassion. Kanzal, Iman, Quran, Al-Kahf, the Cave, 1820, 125. And similarly, we cause them to be discovered so that the people may know that the promise of Allah is true and that there is no doubt about the hour. When they were disputing about their matter among themselves, they said, "Build a building over them. Their Lord knows them best." Those who prevailed in their matters said, "We will surely build a mosque over them." Some will say they were 3, and their dog was the 4th. Some will say they were 5, and their dog was the 6th, conjecturing about the unseen. Some will say they were 7, and their dog was the 8th. Say, "My Lord knows best their number. No one knows them except a few. So do not argue about them except for an apparent argument, and do not ask anyone about them. And do not say about anything, 'I will do this tomorrow,' except that you add, 'if Allah wills.' And remember your Lord when you forget, and say, 'Perhaps my Lord will guide me to a closer path of rectitude than this.'" And they stayed in their cave for 300 years, and they added 9. Say, Allah knows best how long they stayed. He knows the unseen of the heavens and the earth, how well He sees and how well He hears. They have no protector besides Him, and He does not share His command with anyone. The verses begin with a powerful statement of purpose, and similarly, we cause them to be discovered, so that the people may know that the promise of Allah is true, and that there is no doubt about the hour. The centuries-long sleep and their subsequent awakening were not random events. They were a carefully orchestrated divine sign, a living proof of Allah's power to resurrect the dead. In a world full of skepticism and doubt about the day of judgment, this event served as an irrefutable testament to the truth of the resurrection. It was a tangible miracle, an event that transcended the normal course of time and natural law, leaving no room for doubt about the promise of Allah. The story of the companions of the cave thus becomes a microcosm of the entire human experience: a life, a death in the cave, and a resurrection into a new world. The narrative continues to describe the reactions of the people who found them. When they were disputing about their matter among themselves, they said, "Build a building over them. Their Lord knows them best." Those who prevailed in their matters said, "We will surely build a mosque over them." This detail is incredibly insightful, reflecting a timeless human tendency. Upon witnessing a miracle, people often argue about the details and seek to monumentalize the event with physical structures. The idea of building a mosque over them suggests that the discoverers were believers who saw the companions as righteous figures worthy of veneration. The Quran, however, shifts the focus from the building to the spiritual reality, stating their Lord knows them best, a subtle reminder that the true significance lies in their faith and not in a physical monument. The verses then address the common human obsession with details that are beyond our grasp. Some will say they were 3, and their dog was the 4th, and some will say they were 5, and their dog was the 6th, conjecturing about the unseen. Some will say they were 7, and their dog was the 8th. This passage is a direct critique of baseless speculation. People often engage in pointless debates about matters of the unseen, matters that have no bearing on their faith or their spiritual journey. The Quran guides us away from this fruitless exercise and provides the ultimate answer: "Say, my Lord knows best their number. No one knows them except a few, so do not argue about them except for an apparent argument, and do not ask anyone about them. This is a profound lesson in intellectual humility and spiritual discipline. We should concern ourselves with the core lessons of the story, not the obscure details that Allah has chosen to keep hidden. This is a central tenet of Sufism, the understanding that the secrets of creation are for Allah alone, and the seeker should focus on purifying the heart and seeking knowledge that benefits the soul. The next verses shift abruptly to a powerful general instruction that is a key theme of the entire surah. And do not say about anything, "I will do this tomorrow," except that you add, "if Allah wills," and remember your Lord when you forget, and say, "Perhaps my Lord will guide me to a closer path of rectitude than this." This is a beautiful and vital piece of advice. It is a direct command to always qualify our intentions and plans with InshaAllah, if Allah wills. This simple phrase is not a mere formality. It is an acknowledgement of Allah's absolute power and a declaration of our dependence on His will. It protects us from arrogance and hubris, and aligns our temporal plans with the divine decree. The verse also provides a remedy for forgetfulness, instructing us to remember Allah and seek His guidance when we fall short. The prayer, "Perhaps my Lord will guide me to a closer path of rectitude than this," is a perfect supplication for seeking continuous spiritual improvement and a reminder that our journey towards Allah is a lifelong process of seeking a closer path. The surah returns to the precise duration of their stay, a point of contention among those who found them. And they stayed in their cave for 300 years, and they added 9. This is the precise number given by Allah. The additional 9 years account for the difference between the solar and lunar calendars. 300 solar years is approximately 309 lunar years. This is a divine correction to the historical records and a confirmation of the Quran's precision. The final verse we will explore today provides a beautiful and definitive conclusion to this part of the narrative. Say, Allah knows best how long they stayed. He knows the unseen of the heavens and the earth, how well He sees and how well He hears. They have no protector besides Him, and He does not share His command with anyone. The first part of the verse, Allah knows best how long they stayed, serves as a final comprehensive answer to all the debates and speculations. It redirects all questions to the ultimate source of knowledge, Allah Himself. The verse then broadens this concept, affirming Allah's absolute and comprehensive knowledge of the unseen of the heavens and the earth. He is the all-seer and the all-hearer. This beautiful phrase, "how well He sees and how well He hears," Absir bihi wa azme, is a magnificent expression of Allah's perfect and all-encompassing awareness. It is a powerful reminder that nothing in the universe escapes His notice. No thought is unperceived, and no word is unheard. The final statement, "they have no protector besides Him, and He does not share His command with anyone," is a powerful reiteration of the core message of Tawhid. It is the perfect conclusion to a story that has been a living testament to Allah's power. The companions of the cave had no one to protect them but Allah, and their story is proof that no one shares in His command. This declaration of His absolute oneness, His sole power, and His exclusive right to be worshipped is the ultimate lesson of their journey and the essence of the Quran's message. It is the essence of the Sufi path, which aims to purify the heart from all traces of shirk polytheism and to establish the absolute oneness of Allah in every thought, word, and deed. The conclusion of the story of the companions of the cave serves a vital function within the surah. It addresses the intellectual and spiritual challenges that were posed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by the Meccan disbelievers. By narrating this story with such precision and profound spiritual insight, the Quran provides an answer that is not just historical, but also a source of timeless guidance. It confirms the Prophet's, peace be upon him, divine connection, and provides a powerful allegory for the struggles of faith, the reality of resurrection, and the absolute power of Allah. The story is a timeless source of inspiration, a reminder that Allah's help is always near for those who are firm in their belief. Let us now supplicate, drawing from the profound lessons of these verses, asking Allah to grant us a deeper understanding and to guide our every step. O Allah, O Ar-Rahman, O Ar-Rahim, You are the Lord of all knowledge, and there is no doubt about Your promises. Strengthen our faith and remove from our hearts all doubt about the hour and the reality of resurrection. We seek refuge in You from the temptation of pointless arguments and the arrogance of false knowledge. Grant us intellectual humility and make us a people who say, InshaAllah, with every intention and plan. When we forget, grant us your remembrance, and when we are lost, guide us to a closer path of rectitude. Illuminate our hearts with your light, and let our lives be a living testament to your magnificent oneness. We know that we have no protector besides you, and we surrender our command to you alone. May Allah illuminate your heart and mind with the light of this divine ilm. May He make your channel a beacon of guidance for all who seek spiritual clarity and truth. May your efforts be a source of immense reward, and may you be granted the highest stations of paradise. May the peace and blessings of Allah always be upon you and your loved ones. He grant you unwavering steadfastness on the path of truth, and may your work be a testament to His magnificent names, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim.